You are now watching Farming with Duffy Ag. Before we dive into today's video, doing inventory, getting everything organized on the merch side. I'm gonna open up Carhartt pre-sales availability again. There's availability to get Carhartts again. So, no XLs in black, which is kind of annoying. But I did have 3 XLs and 2 XLs and 3 XLs in this gray, which I'm actually a very big fan of this gray. So I'm gonna put up 3 XLs in this gray because we can get it. So I'm all working off of what availability is. The only reason why I'm doing Carhartts again is because they got to open up and print more, because I never got any XL Gilled-In sweatshirts. So if you ordered an XL Gilled-In sweatshirt, I apologize. I got everything but that. I actually got 30 smalls and I only ordered 15 smalls, so that's where the mix-up was. But yeah, pre-sales pretty much today only. So if you're watching this video, go on. If it says it's available to order, it's either in stock or they're pre-order. They should be a lot quicker now, because, well, they owe me to get me my XLs. And he said, do you want to order anything else while we're at it? So slide on over right now. If you want a Carhartt sweatshirt, pre-sales today, pretty much that's it in this video. So any of the OG fans that never got a Carhartt and wanted one, go ahead, get it. Well, alrighty, let's dive into today's video. DuffyAg.com. I'll drop a link here. It's in the comments below too. So go do it. Hey, welcome back to the channel. Gotta put my bibs on. It's freaking freezing out here. Alrighty, did a little bit of parlor update today. Didn't leave you guys stuck to anything to do a time lapse because GoPro batteries in the cold are absolutely brutal and it's freezing. So I got my bibs on, got my gloves. This is where we left off. Right now it is 5 o'clock, so still somewhat light out. Let's see if we can get, it'd be cool if we could get 2 more up, maybe build the front door, but we will see how far we get with the weather we got and the daylight and everything else. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching along. I know we got a big storm coming. Probably by the time you guys watch this, we will either have the storm or not. This morning it said 24 inches. Last night it said none. And then this afternoon it says just windy. It says it's gonna go out to sea. So I'm perfectly fine with not getting any snow. But it will definitely make it better. But yeah, 50-mile-an-hour gusts is not a good thing either. Got the skid steer. They had it in the barn because it's cold. I don't know where Yanko went. Haven't seen him in a quick minute. But one thing that I thought about last night, but I totally forgot as I was leaving. This bag that's full of the bolts and everything, they're frozen. So I got the heat going. I'll let them defrost. We'll get the dozer started. Let that warm up. And I gotta move these 2. I threw them on top of each other because that way my brother could get into his stuff. Definitely gonna come out. So I think we're coming all the way out to here. We'll see when we put them up. So we'll have to move that pretty quickly so that he can get in and out. Definitely everything froze up today. Let's see. We'll see if this wants to start. Hopefully it does. Otherwise, it's gonna be an uneventful day. Give it some glow plug action. Okay. Oh yeah. So GoPro shuts off, even though it's got 85% battery. When it gets cold, they say they're dead. Alrighty, I got my pouch full of nuts and bolts. Should have enough to do all these. We'll probably get these 2 cross members up and then we'll call it good. We don't want to fall off out here by yourselves. I'm putting the first one on and then sucking it down with the bolt and the nut, and then putting the next cross member on. That way I know it's all tight and the threads are good. Makes it way easier to get the next one on. On to the next. Seems like every 10 minutes I gotta go get a GoPro battery that's warmed up. But got that up. So our next one's gonna be here, as you see. So our last one's gonna be like out here. So definitely can't do the last one. It's not together anyways right now. Until we move that out of the way, because we can't block my brother in. But we'll get the next one, and then we'll call it a night. I'm absolutely freezing. So drill the hole, hammer it in. We're gonna have to line all these up after. You can see the last few I've done have been good, but down there we got some crooked ones and whatnot. Now this battery's dead. Oh, it was almost full when I started, and the cold just sucks the life out of me. To answer some of the questions and comments from previous videos, yes, this is going to be out far. That pile will be gone come springtime completely. We can move it over, we can flip it, we can do whatever we want, but it only is there because we tucked the screener as far back because we could. That truck might get moved at some point. I couldn't make the building go anymore here because this actually slopes down. Yeah, we could fill it in, stuff like that. The idea is maybe that barn will come this way at some point. So this is where it is. You got to keep in mind, people said, why don't you put it sideways? You could use more of your brother's, where your brother's stuff is. This is all my brother's doing. I had to ask him, I said, you think I could put this in this area? My gooseneck would sit here and the tank was here just because it was a nice flat area, but now we got this going on. So that pile, yeah, that will be long gone in the spring, and then the next time we screen, we'll move it back. We'll screen this spring for sure so that we have enough compost to get through. But of course it's gonna fight me to the very end. So the bolt, or the last nut that I had, yeah, no threads, they were junk. So when I got another one in the back, I had more in the back. They were defrosting, but yeah, throw that on. We're gonna leave that one off so that my brother can get his truck in and out or whatever he needs until I move the cab out of the way. We're gonna have enough space. The end's gonna be right here. So backing the semis in will be a little challenging, but we can pull up that way. We'll move some of this pile over, and then we'll party. Let me throw this in, and it's getting too cold for this right now. Well, that's pretty good for today. We'll just lag those bolts in, the legs in, and get out of here. It's quite a bit. It's a big building, which is good. Leave these lights on for a minute. Put the socket away. Where are we going here? There we go. Yeah. Pretty sweet. Even though we measured it out, like I said, you really don't know. So this is going to be the end, right where I'm standing. So that's a lot of space to get some things done. We got to straighten some things up, but look at my roof line goes back and forth. That's good. So, all right, let me lag these down, but I'm going to get out of here. I'm hoping we don't get snow. By the time you see this video, well, it will already be snowing or something. But I appreciate you guys watching along. Everybody who's giving me some support on this, dropping comments, telling me what I'm doing right, wrong, if they've had one, everything else. So you guys are awesome. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Well, it's Saturday, and
Mother Nature is here.
Did we get the building done? Guess you'll have to keep watching.